everyone. We are multi-streaming. Yes. Hello, and welcome to the Mother B Show on our Brain Health Monday episode. Okay? Alrighty. Hi, good morning. Hello. Welcome to the Mother B Show. Yes, this is your Mother B, your host for today. I will just minimize my sound effect. It's kind of loud, but yeah. We are having a talk again. This is a weekly or a daily show. You know, sometimes I broadcast between 9:30 to 12, but it depends because I'm a mother, I'm a housewife, so I have to do some household chores first. Although I wake up very early in the morning today, it's 4:30 a.m. But you know, I still have to fix a lot of things like the studio, set up all the lights. But again, hold on, because speaking of lights, I have to open up my lights. Why am I so dark? Oh my gosh. Nakalimutan ko magbukas ng aking mga lights. Ayan na nga ba sinasabi ko broadcast, hindi pala nagbubukas ng ilaw si Mother B. Sandali lang ha. Bukas muna tayo ng ilaw. I'm back! There you go, and welcome to the Mother B Show. Feeling ko brown out ba? Ano ba? Brown out ba, Mother B? Brown out? Hindi naman masyado. Anyway, so yes, welcome to the show. Oh, finally, we are broadcasting on a Monday because last Monday I was absent. Why? Because I have to complete my daily, I have to complete my sleeping schedule. Remember, when you are... When you would like to get a good brain health, no, or would you like to achieve a positive brain health, you have to complete your sleep. So wag magpupuyat. By the way, welcome to the Mother B Show again. This is your Mother B, your host for today. This is a talk show, straight talk show. Be real, be you. So yes, so I'm welcoming everyone from our Bigo Live family. Welcome. From our Kumu family, hello. We have 206 likes. Please view and share the good vibes. So this is a quality content. And yes, what is this about Mother B Show? Before anything else, let me introduce to you the story of the Mother B Show. Bakit naglolobat si Mother B dito? Dapat walang lobat. By the way, this is multilingual. We're speaking in English, in Filipino, and Cebuano, and a little bit of everything. Just go to Google Translate if you have any questions about our translation. But anyway, this is the morning show of Mother B. Sometimes I do evening show. It depends on the task of the Mother B Show. But before anything else, let me introduce to you what the Mother B is all about.
Mother B Show is a fun and informative lifestyle program that promotes positivity and good vibes.
vibes, ladies and gentlemen. This show practically is all about good vibes. And of course, we are now talking about Brain Health Monday. It's all about taking care of our brain. And every day, I have different episodes, like episodes about the brain health, episode about Tuesday is spirituality and how is it connected to our total well-being, no? And also Wednesday is building wealth Wednesday. It's more about financial health. How is it connected to our mental health? Of course. And Thursday is boosting our mental health. Yes, it's all about these things that we talk about. We have to talk about what we're thinking. Otherwise, who's gonna talk about what we're thinking, right? So anyway, masyado naman malalim yan, Mother B. By the way, hello to everyone. Oh, we have already a commenter on board. Oh, Lea Largo Europa. Oh my gosh, it's always my suke. Now sharing to one groups po, Mother B. Thank you for sharing the good vibes. I really appreciate you, my dear. Yes, you're always present in the Mother B show. When she was my student back, way back then, she's very industrious. So, in this Mother B show, we don't just talk about issues. We also talk about people in a positive way. Build them up, edify. So we're not just, hindi yung, Mari, ano ba latest to sa babaeng yun? It's good vibes. So, this is it's an out of the box show, no? Whether you like it or not. Yes, welcome to the Mother B show. So, we have a different background. I love my background, to promote, but in the different live stream that I have, sayang because I don't have background. But hi, hello everyone. Welcome to the show. And I hope you will learn something today. Our topic is about it's in the news right now, like just a month ago, less than a month ago, that there's a news about brain stimulation that improves short-term memory in older adults. But again, our news is not just about older adults, but in terms of stimulating our brains. Dahil pag hindi nyo ginamit yung mga utak brain nyo, ay hindi yan tatakbo. Mother B, why are you talking about brain stimulation? Because first things first, it's for me. I need to stimulate my brain every day because I've got issues when it comes to memory. Who doesn't have issues with memory, especially if you're trying to erase the memory of your utang? Kidding aside, yes, we need to stimulate our brain. That's why, in fact, we're still in the pandemic and I hope this ends already. Oh my gosh. It's more than 2 years of being in the pandemic. Oh, shout out ang aking cousin. We have a viewer from Australia. Hello. Shout out, Matet. Matet na naman yung iba ba image? Shout out, Ruby Ann Jimentiza Oliverio. Thank you so much. Ito aking cousin talaga, kaiba talaga ang sense of humor. Talagang very sharp ang memory when it comes to mga artista edition. Hindi ba si Lot? Yes, hello, cousin Deering. She's my first cousin. Of course, ang cousin ni Mother Bean, magaganda, ha? Sabay gano'n, kapag aalsahin ang sariling bangko edition. Sige kung ganyan, because now I have a screen. I can see from my television screen who's, liking, who's joining. Please follow the Mother B show. Please enter the stream. Whatever you're doing there, please. And thank you so much for, listening to this mommy. And what am I talking about right now? So again, the Mother B show is a show that shares positivity and good vibes, especially when it comes to learning. No, this is an information, educational, and I hope a fun show. Fun na lang kasi diba libre ang smile. No, that's one thing eh. The best makeup, the best outfit now that you can wear is not your clothes or whatever, but your smile. Your genuine smile, right? Especially Filipinos are known for our hospitality wherever we are in the world. Kahit stranger, smile lang. Kasi bawal gani. Sabay ganun. Bawal dili. There are culture, especially in Europe, that, their culture is not to smile to strangers. But we Filipinos are very much oriented when it comes to smiling even to people that we don't know. Like ngayon, si Mother B, I'm faced with how many viewers right now? And thank you so much, viewers in Kumo, viewers in Bigo Live, viewers in YouTube and Facebook. But still, Mother B is still smiling, huh? Good vibes. That's what we need. And thank God it's Monday. And I know, it's school day. We're back to school. In the Philippines, it's already around 11:32 in the evening. And thank you for still being part of the Mother B Show, watching the Mother B Show, taking time to view Mother B Show. 3 seconds, 5 seconds. But at least naman, come here to the Mother B Show at least a minute. So at least meron na tayong connection sa pinag-uusapan. Ano ba yung pinapanood ko? Brain tapos puro lang chika. Sin-stimulate nga natin, di ba? Ini-stimulate. The word is stimulation. Di ba? So the word for today is stimulation. Let's see what stimulation means so that we can understand what we are talking about later. Stimulation.
Stimulation.
Okay, Uncle Google, what is stimulation? Let me hear from you, Belle. What is stimulation, Uncle Google?
Encouragement of something to make it develop or become more active.
Oh, become more active. Okay, when we stimulate, we become more active. All right? So, stimulation. So, let's talk about stimulation in the brain. Wag na yung stimulation kung saan-saan, ha? Maaga pa. Anyway, si Mother B, hindi. Stimulation nga to become more active. So our point today is how to make our brains more active, because yes, there is a study even when it comes to those who are affected with COVID-19. Si Mother B, member sa club din na yan. That's why it's also my goal in life to really stimulate my brain and have this kind of activity or this 5 times a day. We have 7 days a week, right? So at least 5 to 6 times a day, Mother B will come up with a show to stimulate my thinking or brain, because it's brain-mind connection. So, when we are aging, remember, we have to be very conscious of our thinking. Okay? Mahirap na. Nako, bawal ang maangsya dito. Hello? Also, the objective, the purpose of this Mother B show is for us to break the stigma of mental health. Like, if you have mental health issues, they think negatively about you. Why? Because they don't understand what's happening to you. Right? So now, this Mother B show, somehow, as an information and educational show, will help us touch base on some of the latest issues. Mare, anong latest? Okay? So, marites din si Mother B. Marites on the positive spectrum. Look. Diba? Mother B, what's the latest? So, ang latest ngayon, hey, may balita. CNN nag-report. Then this is a news from a research by the Boston University experts, about stimulating the brain, short-term memory, and everything. So pag-usapan natin yan later sa second half of the show, yes. But for the meantime, let's try to connect that topic in our day-to-day life. Ano ba talaga, Mother B? What is the connection with that? And if we can share stories, if you can interact as well here in the Mother B show, I would appreciate that. And thank you for joining again. Please continue to like, share the good vibes in Kumo, in Bigo Live, in YouTube, in Facebook, because this is a journey. This is a learning journey. This is a healing journey for Mother B. And considering that if I'm learning, I might as well share the good vibes, right? Share the good vibes. Share the information. By the way, disclaimer, of course, may disclaimer na anything that we share here is just my opinion. And also, not just my opinion, but we are basing it from information that have been verified. And yung mga hindi naman basta-basta na mga sources, no? Hindi ko pinulot yan sa kanto lang or sa kapitbahay. Hello. Kaya nga when we talk about brain stimulation, making sure that the brains are active, no? We need to read, we need to study even at least a few minutes. Mother B, how do you study, be? Of course, I read first or I listen to audiobooks or news. So if there are breaking news, like last week there was a breaking news about the what do you call this? The connection between taking multivitamins and how it improves our cognitive functions of brain or how it improves your brain function. So I'm not recommending any brand here, but I also take a lot of supplements. No, I take saffron. It's an herb. Yes, it's one of the most expensive herb, and it's encapsulized. And then I took that because it promotes your happy hormones, right? Yay! Kaya si Mother B palagi na lang free ang smile kasi nagtitake pala ng saffron. It promotes your happy and it stimulates your happy hormone. Natural happy high. And then I take brain multivitamins. There are specific multivitamins for the brain. Yes, because again, I've got issues of memory fading. Yeah, sometimes there are lapses of memory, especially when you age. O, aminin. Na? Meron naman tayong selective memory. We sometimes select who to think about and what to think about, no? Especially when it comes to utang. Okay? But again, we have to find ways to help our brain health. Today is brain health. That is why I'm sharing to you. If you don't like what I'm sharing, bahala ka. Diba? Straight talk to. Be real, be you. So, not only me, but my spouse. So, we're taking multivitamins, vitamins for the brain. D3, vitamin D3 is very important. Try to check in the news or in the research. No? Hi! Naku, kilala ko na. Alam na. Guess ko na kung sino si Retzel Cram. Retzel Cram, aka Mark ng Batangas. Hello, shout out to you, my dear. Alika na, pag sa Friday, mag-happy hour tayo para ma-practice na yung ating mga videoke dyan, ha? Thank you, Mark ng Batangas. I hope to see you again. Where are you? Are you in Canada or are you in the Philippines right now, ha? So, welcome to the show. Again, talaga na good time nyo ako ni Medusa Electrical last Friday, ha? And of course, oh my gosh, welcome. Murang ginahan ko anang makapromote sa happy hormones. Oy, ipatry ko anang BF. Oh my gosh, my Mary Globian BFF. Mary Globian Capillan of Xavier University. Welcome to the show. Yes, Mary Globian is in the house. Ano, kakanta na ba tayo ng Turn Around? Okay, sabi ni Mark, Batangas City siya. Okay, kailan ba lipad papuntang Canada or Amerika? Sabihin mo lang, ha? Sasalubungin ka namin dito. We miss you, Mark. Also, Mary Globian is my sister, BFF. Lahat na ng mga connection namin sa college. Ito, bigatin itong ating viewer from Xavier University. Cagayan de Oro City! O, diba? Yeah, the first half of the Mother B show is really, as part of the hospitality, as part of our culture. We're not just talking about the topic today. It's, welcoming people because, we are connected. These are my family. These are my friends. And of course, new friends from Bigo Live. Oh my gosh, I already have how many? 1,200 likes sa Pomo? Oh my goodness. Naku, Mary Globian, mag-ano ka na? BFF Globian, mag-ano ka na? Mag-Pomo na rin tayo. Ha! Total eclipse of the heart. Yes, it's important for us. This is what I've discovered really. I am taking the happy hormone multivitamin something. Ayun, later na pag ma-certified brain health coach na si Mother B. Kasi I will be embarking, no, although it will really cost a lot to me. Investment talaga, but when you are studying and studying is enrolling to a course is an investment, so why not? So hopefully I could accept clients when it comes to brain health coaching, but for now free muna ngayon. Kaya avail of this portion while it's still for free. Later on, ibibill ko na kayo. What's your username sa Kumu? So yes, my username is Mother B. Mother B in Kumu. All right, Mother B. So yes. So thank you so much, BFF Globien. Talaga naman global talaga ang dating noon pa man. Okay. Yes, happy hormone sureness. I-share ko sa iyo ang link regarding kanang happy hormones, because when I become a God willing a brain health coach, so yung mga clients natin sa coaching will also avail of the discounted price sa ating mga nutraceutical siya. It's a combination of nutrition and pharmaceutical. Yan ang bagong ngayon, breakthrough ngayon dito sa US of A. And yes, I am subscribed to Dr. Daniel Amen, one of the top psychiatrists and best-selling author, regarding brain health. In fact, nakasulagma ko it's Daniel G. Amen, Use Your Brain to Change Your Age. That's one of the books. But yeah, I'm also listening to some of his audiobooks, like The Happier You, because our goal in life, basically, if you will come to think about it, it's really maximizing pleasure, minimizing pain, and doing the most good. And I've learned that from my virtual pastor, Pastor Ed Lapis. UP rin yun si Ed Lapis, Mary BFF Globe. UP din siya. Kaya, I like how he thinks and how straight to the point he is. But ang napulot ko talaga sa kanya, ang takeaway ko kay Pastor Ed Lapis is the what you call this one? Maximize pleasure, minimize pain, and do the most good. Yeah, so that is all about the Mother B Show. So we're sharing, informing everyone as much as we could that there's a way to maximize pleasure, minimize pain. And having memory loss is a lot of pain. You could just imagine, di ka na maka-remember man lang kung anong gagawin mo. Thank you so much! Thank you for following me in Kumu. Thank you so much. Follow rin kita sa Kumu. Panoorin kita doon. Thank you so much, dear. So anyway, love you, mua. Yes. Mary Globian Kapilian, my bigating amazing amaw. So shout out sa lahat ng ating amazing amaw sa buong mundo. Oo, limited edition lang kami. Si Honorable Karen Garcia Flores ng Cebu City, Jasmine Hinete ng Cebu City, Marianne Olavides Wilson ng Canada, Starbucks Canada. At of course, ang Xavier University, bonggam-bonggacious na aking BFF, Mary Globian Capillan. Thank you so much. And huwag kalilimutan sila Arnie Verdan ng North Carolina at si Jake Gian Hubela ng Cebu. Kaya limited edition. Less than 10 lang siguro tayo. Anyway, yes, right now, Mother B is in the process of coming up with this kind of venture, learning venture, sabihin na natin, although it will really cost a lot, Kaya magtrabaho na si Mother B. Apply ng work para may kasupport sa ating mga educational portion. Okay, so may real estate review, may licensing review, at meron pang, yung brain health coach something. Lahat yan may cost. Hi, we have Sandra Chua Gonzalez. Hello, and welcome to the Mother B Show. Thank you. Is this your first time to watch the Mother B Show? Thank you so much. And where are you watching from? Thank you. So thank you for following the Mother B Show. Please check it out, YouTube, Facebook, Kumu, and Bigo Live. So thank you so much, And anyway, balik tayo. Okay, stimulating our brain. It's very important, especially now. Brain is neuro, mind is psycho, body is bio. Mother B, hindi natin nalaman yun nung college. Bakit? Naka-enroll ka ba ng BS Biology? Ang kurso nga namin ni BFF Globe yun, mass communication At least never too late about this, this scientific term. But it is important because all of these terms applies to us, right? We have a brain, we have a mind and we have a body. So, bakit hindi tayo makikialam sa mga isyung ito ngayon? Lalo na when we talk about the effect of the COVID-19 sa ating mental health and brain health. Oh, we need to talk about it before we're not talking about it eh. Yeah, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 30 years ago, kakaiba ang thinking natin when it comes to brain and mental health. So, yes, again and again, it's all about stigma. It's all about negativity of how we think about it, how we process our decision making when it comes to treating people how with mental health issue. Ay nako, kakaiba. Right, it's really a journey. I've been doing this for 5 to 6 years, learning, digging deep, inuungkat talaga yung mga issues na yan because I have to know what's going on inside my mind. Unang-una, yung stigma na pag magpa-therapy ka, nakakahiya. Tapos ma-find out ka pa ng mga depressive symptoms, di ba? Parang, hello, pwede ko ba i-open yan sa madlang people? Eh bakit? Simptomas yan eh, na malungkot ka. Sino ba hindi nalulungkot lalo na panahon ng COVID? Ikaw, masaya ka nung panahon ng COVID? Tignan natin. Good vibes only. Ano ka ba, Madabi? Galit ka? Hindi ah. Hindi naman. Yun nga yung connection nga na we need to think about it. We need to talk about this. Let's talk about it. Asan ba yung aking microphone? Meron akong intermission number parang turn around. Meron din tayong let's talk about it. Yan ang mga team song ng mga Marites. Kaya lang, depende nga sa topic. So, Marites din to si Mother B. Mari, anong latest? But anyway, the latest here is according to news and report, less than a month, na nai-improve na. There is a good news about brain stimulation. You could just imagine, baka darating na yung panahon na nasa gadget mo na lang, it's in your cell phone, that you will hear different waves, sound waves that will improve your memory. Yes, sound waves, Malaking influence ng sound waves para ma-improve, ma-stimulate ang ating brain, ating utak brain. That is why when in connection with music as well, 'di ba? Whenever kaya sikat yung mga videoke, yung mga karaoke, yung mga singing contest, Meron pa tayong mga theme song. Like kanina, we talk about nahisgutan namin, na-mention namin yung Turn Around kasi the Total Eclipse of the Heart song is very memorable during our college days when kami ni BFF Globiag Kapilyan ay lumaban ng kantahan. Duet, di ba? Duet, Mother B and BFF Globian. So, it goes back, it brings us to memory lane. Music brings back to memory lane. In fact, it is also a breakthrough wherein, experts now agree that music has a connection when it comes to improving our memories. So, especially those who are older adults, right? So, alam natin there is an issue on Alzheimer's, dementia, and all these things. Na-erase, na-fade yung memory mo. And, honestly, I know some people, especially in the family, that died because of that. So, it's an issue. It's really an issue that we need to be aware of, right? Hindi lang yung, hindi naman kami affected kasi kapamilya lang ni Mother B na apektuhan yan, hindi naman kami, bakit naman makikinig about dyan? Who knows? Baka ikaw next time. God forbid. But yes, I'm quite alert because 3 times akong operada, major operation. Then, I realized na talagang naka-apekto sa aking memory. Memory fades. Remember, your memory fades. But the good news is, good news. There is what you call neuroplasticity na change ang iyong brain. There is a physical change in the brain is if you use it. Yun ang catch. There is what you call neuroplasticity and I talked to you about it and it's connected with what the news is all about. It's actually a news from CNN na pag-uusapan natin Okay. Hi! Hi, MR Manlu. Hi, cousin. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Mother B Show. Yes, yes. Speaking of music, at itong cousin ko ay ang kanyang career ay music. So, yung mga, like si Uncle Sarsi, shout out kay Uncle Sarsi Jimenez. You know, our Uncle Sarsi. Ako, wala siyang, when he sings, no, he's been singing a lot of times and how many years. Wag muna natin bilangan ilang taon. But the good thing about him is, despite of his age, memorize niya yung mga lyrics ng song. Kaya, para siyang jukebox, human jukebox, because ako, I cannot even memorize one song. I need to have a lyrics when I sing, no? So even if I sing it every day or often, but there are people who have very sharp memories when it comes to, the verses, the lyrics of the song, especially mga performers, kasi nga every day na i-stimulate yung brain nila and they sing about it. So aside from remembering your experience when you sing or when you listen to music, when you are the performer, it's a different level. Kaya for sure si Cousin Manlu, Cousin MR Manlu, ano sa ito, agnay ni mo dong? Please, very sharp ang memory when it comes to, lyrics of the song. So again, we're talking about stimulating the brain, right? Stimulating the brain. That's our initial talk. And it is important for us to stimulate the brain because normally, because of aging, dumarating talaga ang panahon na our memory fades, especially when there are traumatic conditions, when there's a lot of, threat to our brain, and if your brain is not healthy, lalo na yung those who are taking alcohol, smoking, yun yung mga high risk, no, when it comes to brain health. So yes, and of course mga substance abuse, no, yung those into addiction, ang apektado talaga is the brain, right? Let us remember that when you are into that stage, when you know somebody who's taking illegal drugs or overdosing or whatever, or substance abuse in short, and also taking too much alcohol, smoking too much, overeating, no? It really affects our brain health. So, ang aking issue was overeating. I really love eating, oh my gosh, but the brain doesn't like too much eating, and we need to be selective also on what we eat. Why? Because there's what we call brain health, and our brain have specific brain foods that it needs. Okay? It's just around less than a kilo, no? Half a kilo ang weight ng brain. But it consumes a lot of calories and energy in the body whenever we eat. So whatever you feed the body, it will affect your brain. And remember, sleep matters kasi you have to reset your brain. When it comes to brain health, you have to have at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep. That is why I noticed, thank God, because my numbers are good when it comes to, very particular si Mother B when it comes to laboratories and all this, monitoring blood pressure, because as we are aging nga, let us be, kung conscious ka sa looks mo, dapat conscious ka sa brain mo. Kasi ang importante yung laman ng utak. Paano mo ginamit yung utak brain? Less sugar lang siguro, ate. Yes, less sugar. Sugar is also a brain hijacker, no? That if you notice, if your blood pressure increases, if your sugar level increases, that affects the function of the brain. Right. Okay. Let's talk practical sense here, especially those with issues sa with diabetic condition, heart condition. Dako kayo ng impact. There's a big correlation between, experts say, not Mother B saying. And if you want to asan mo na kung ngayon, Mother B, sige, mag-usap tayo after the show. Yeah, because we have to walk our talk. So by God's grace, you know what? When I started being conscious about my brain health, the foods that I take, the foods that I consume, the time I consume food, and the less sugar, yes, Thank you, thank you. Totoo yan, less sugar. Maintaining your blood pressure, maintaining your weight matters. So awa ng Diyos, bumaba ako ng 3 points sa aking A1C. Hindi ko lang sasabihin kung ano yung points, basta I just talked to my primary physician this weekend and she congratulated me because for a month, doing this show even, for a month that I was conscious now, became conscious of my brain health, it really pulled down the figures or it really went down to 3 points down. Na normally daw, hindi bumababa kagad yung A1C natin, yung hemoglobin, yung sugar in the blood, in just a matter of 1 month. So it will take at least 3 months para bumaba siya. But given this na I tried and I took a lot of, brain health support, especially supplements, it's working. Thank God. Sabi ni M. Armanlu, my cousin, ako from 85 kilos to 64 kilos less sugar, ate. Congratulations! Yes, talaga. Yung less sugar talaga is very important. By the way, at least, be careful. Dapat hindi tatakbo ng mga 10 grams. Ano yun? Ilan yun? Ito na pag-usapan. By the way, hindi ako doktor, ha? And low-carb diet. Are you into keto? So, congratulations. Yes. So, mine is a combination of somehow a little bit of keto and intermittent fasting and multivitamins for the brain, the right brain food, the right sleep, and monitoring. We have to monitor our numbers, our blood pressure, our A1C, very important, our cholesterol. So, ang fight na lang ni Mother B ngayon, ang cholesterol. Kasi nga, puro mga carnivorous yung mga kasama ko. Walang tigil sa kakapaluto ng karne. But anyway, yeah, it's a story. By the way, this show is, it's an honest to goodness show. I'm sharing to you what I'm going through just to, give more emphasis to what we are talking about. By the way, we are already broadcasting for 36 minutes and 02 seconds. Okay, hinga-hinga lang muna si Mother B at balik tayo after a break, after a few reminders.
Mother B Show is a fun and informative lifestyle program that promotes positivity and good vibes.
Yan na nga ba positivity and good vibes. Yes. So, it's not easy to share your healing journey when it comes to brain and mental health, but we have to do it. Who will be your testimony? And really, it improved my A1C for 3 points in just a matter of weeks. Okay? So, yung mindful, yun ang importante. The word is mindful. You are aware of what's going on. You are aware of where do you want to go. Because I've noticed when I wasn't mindful before, having the shows I've been doing the Mother B show since April, but it was like once a week lang noon. And then when I transferred to Texas, like I just did it for, kasabay ng aking pagpa-medical laboratories, yung aking pag-start ng daily show of the Mother B show. Daily of the Mother, ano ba, redundant? I've been broadcasting now daily at least for almost 2 months, and I realized the happy hormone thing is also important. You are encouraged and somehow hindi naman napugos, but it's part of the determination to, okay, let's see if I continue to to stimulate my brain by studying and making sure I have a show every day, sharing what is this all about, and then trying to physically also work on my numbers, work on my laboratories, and yeah, it's a lot of things going on, but it's important to start it right, never too late to start it right. That's the message. And whoever you are listening or watching, thank you so much. And I hope you get something out of this. And also, from time to time, I will also share about breakthroughs. Yung mga, mare, anong latest sa brain and mental health. So, aside from reading all these books, and hopefully enrolling in the brain health coach course. Yeah, I'm getting a free course now, but you have to pay every month. Oh my gosh. So, it's how many hours of training, but when I get certified, then perhaps I could get clients na, and we could do a online virtual coaching program that I could promote sooner or later, because I really want to be of help, because this journey helped me a lot. Before, brain fog, walang focus, and then there's depression, anxiety. It's a lot of mental health issue that we're facing every day, ha? Take note. So, it's now time to be mindful. That's the point. And yeah, hindi ka magsisisi because your numbers will really improve. And I'm so blessed because last Friday, my doctor really confirmed that my figure, my labs improve. Yay! Thank God. Right. Diba? Maximize pleasure, minimize pain, and do the most good. That's the goal. Kasi if you want more pain, then of course, pasok dyan yung mga high blood pressure, yung mga diabetes. Ha? Andyan na lahat yan. Package deal na yan pag hindi ka naging mindful. And remember, it all starts with the mind. Kaya nga, when I was thinking, how can I be of help? How can Mother be? Because I'm looking for a content. My content is always positive vibes. But to zero in, what positive vibes, Mother B, are we going to share to the public that will really be considered as good vibes and positive vibes that could help others? Of course, the topic now is brain and mental health. Yay! Di ba? Oh, di ba? Okay, so, yeah, hindi nga makapagmukbang si Mother B, hindi ko carry yun. Hindi ko carry rin yung, ewan ko, basta I have a different way of comedy somehow. My comedy is about tragedy. There's really a problem around the world when it comes to brain and mental health. Hello. But I'm not making fun of this. But I'm trying to, put this message across to my friends and families first, of course, and to my new friends in Tumo, Bigolite. Thank you so much. At YouTube and Facebook, whoever will be watching the Mother B Show. Kahit man lang paano, merong saysay yung buhay natin sa mundo. Finding meaning in life, and this is the meaning in life that I found. Although it's really challenging, It's challenging. I'm still finding work to sustain every expenses here. Hopefully, kung sino may mga magagandang kalooban dyan, it's blessed to give than to receive. I'm giving my time, but I can also receive blessing, peace, brain and mental health. True, because, it's a self-supporting show. And I hope na makita ni YouTube at ni Facebook at mabayaran tayo. Pero mahaba show ko mga 1 hour dapat 10 minutes lang. But as long as we continue the good vibes, positive movement, despite of negativity, I'm not saying na all positive, but we have to realize also, mindful, that there are a lot of negative vibes around us. So, but we don't need to focus it there. We have to choose between ano bang gusto mo isipin, positive or negative. Right? So, positive. So, that's it. So, yes, bago natin i-chika yung ating i-share ngayon, ang haba kasi na intro ni Mother B, 1 oras. Shout out time! Yes, let's change the music to the shout out music. Yes, shout out. Hello. And I'd like to shout out our previous viewers last week, no? Kailan ba yun? 5 days ago. Alam mo saan ba yung we had this happy hour Friday last week. Okay, thank you for viewing. Thank you so much. Saan na ba yun? And by the way, it's still September, September, our weekday self-care. Let us, I'm gonna show you first para naman bago tayo mag-shout out, something that we could also learn from. Let's share this screen. Yes. All right. Let me share to you this one. Okay. Weekday self-care. Connect with nature. Kanina, I was really happy. I'm happy to see my tree blooming. Oh my gosh. Aromatherapy. Yes. Dapat mabango yung paligid natin. Write down your thoughts. Journaling is important. Have a hot drink, no? Less coffee but more on dark chocolates. Right? Then we have take a bath. Of course, we have to take a bath, Mother B. Treat yourself. Yes, treat ourselves. What else? Um, diba? Take a bath, treat yourself, aromatherapy. Be kind to yourself. Yeah. That's it. So that is our weekday self-care tips. Connect with nature, aromatherapy, write down your thoughts, be kind to yourself, take a bath, treat yourself. Huwag na masyadong sweets, ha? Okay. So yes, shout out to our friends who supported the Mother B Show in Bigo Live. Hello, our friends in Bigo Live. In Kumu as well, we have 2,810 likes. Oh my God, unbelievable. Okay, okie dokie. Yes, yo. So, sino pa? Sabay gano'n eh. Nasaan na pa ka, Mother B? Yes, thank you for liking last week's show. We have a shout out to our kumares, our momshies in Portland, and also Mrs. Charis Amarille for allowing us to do a live Mother B special there sa kanilang bahay last weekend, no? Last Friday. So, yan, flex ko lang yung pictures namin last week. Saan ba yun? Hinahanap ko para mapasalamatan natin yung ating mga momshies last Friday during the happy hour edition. Where is it? There you go. Ayan, saya-saya ng mga momshies doon, no? Share ko, flex ko lang yung para ma-shout out natin yung mga momshies dyan. Yes! Shout out! There you go! Yan, yun yung itsura ng mga momshies last week. O, di ba? Saya-saya. Kainan, dala live streaming. O, yan ang mga, thank you, Miss Charis, sa iyong belated happy birthday, no? Thank you so much. O, di ba? Flex. Yan ang bagong portion ni Mother B na sinishare natin yung mga Facebook page nila. And also, to those who liked the Mother B Show last week, and thank you so much also. Nasaan na ba yung aking nun? Okay, we have our viewers then, si Mr. Jesus Tumakas. Hello, thank you so much. Jasmine Inete, of course, Maring Rene, thank you so much. Manay Juanita Hamilton, my sister, Ruth Magistrate. Okay? Boss Julie Martinez, no? Aking pinalanggang bossing from Commission on Higher Education, Caraga Region. Sir Alvin Orculio of Caraga State University. Ayen Ocampo, my BFF kumare. Karen Michelle Galope Terial. Sir Harry Villalonga, thank you. RM Enrico, Butuan City. Of course, my Auntie Carmencita Quimado. Ma'am Susan Hubbard of Texas. Kathleen Spandones, ang aking isa sa mga estudyante at Richmond Maceda of FSUU, Father Saturnino Urios University. Thank you so much. Manay Beth Shield, thank you also. Joanna Aligado de la Cruz. Oh my gosh, super many people to thank, no? So yes, ang dami. Binasa ko talaga literally galing sa Facebook, 'di ba? So ayan, so talaga may kodigo pinal. Si Juan, Coach Joy, nasan ka na ba? Magparamdam ka. Dilek from Vancouver, Canada, of course. And Yen Nidado, of course, my cousin Ruth Oliveri Anderson from Copenhagen, Denmark. Marcy Palawan, ating suke na viewer at napakagaling na bata from Butuan City. Ma'am Josephine Tooms, our ever-loving suke. Od Lanier Tabuak. Siguro baliktad ng pangalan niya yan. Anyway, thank you everyone for sharing the good vibes. Ang talk natin last time was gamification, the psychology of gaming to be financially smart. I think that was Wednesday. But anyway, sa ating mga kumare ng Portland, no, sila Sarah Jane, sila Enuela, sila Millet, sila Kim. Sino pa ba nung nag-attend? Sino ba nag-attend? Si Irene. Of course, ang ating pinakabibo na performer sa Kumo, si Christina Talucci. Thank you for also sharing, following the Mother B Show at nagbagsak ng mga diamonds. Yes, and also sila Lai, no? Thank you. Okay, so we're back. We're here at Brain Health Monday. It's our episode today. So thank you so much for showing your support. And again, our talk is about brain stimulation improves short-term memory in older adults. So, isa-isahin natin yung topic na yan so we can understand what's going on in our mind. Bakit ba may short-term at may long-term memory pala, Mother B? Yes, of course! Okay? So, before we proceed, I'd like you to watch this from CNN Health. I-share ko yung video, okay? So, I'll share you the video and, for you to know what's going on. Okay? Ayan. Share natin. I'll share this video sa inyo. Wait. Yes. So, I'm gonna share another video. Okay? It's from CNN Health. Right. There you go. Huwag niyo nang pansinin yung mga advertisement, ha? Kasama yan sa ano nila. Importante panoorin niyo yung video while we are, looking at we have 3,127 likes ako. Oh my gosh, thank you for the viewers. Appreciate you. Thank you for our viewers in Bigo Live. Thank you so much. Okay, let's share now. Let's share. Okay, there you go. I'm just gonna turn down the music for the meantime. There you go. And we can watch this video. News on brain stimulation improves short-term memory in all. There's a news from CNN Health. Now, brain stimulation improves short-term memory in older adults for a month. That's the findings of the study by Sandy Lamotte at CNN and updated last August 22, 2022. Let's watch this.
Vitamin may slow cognitive decline. The Alzheimer's Association released a study that suggests taking a daily multivitamin may slow cognitive decline in older adults. CNN medical correspondent Dr. Tara Narula joins us right now. So, doctor, I love this study because I take a multivitamin every day. Explain what it says.
So this was a study of 2,200 older Americans over the age of 65, mean age about 72. And the researchers looked to see if giving them a daily supplement, either a cocoa extract supplement or a multivitamin, could have benefit in terms of protecting cognitive function. They followed them over 3 years. They gave them a cognitive test at baseline and then at the end of every year for those 3 years. And interestingly, they found no real significant benefit in the cocoa group, unfortunately for those of us who eat dark chocolate, but they did find a benefit for people like you who take a multivitamin every day. They actually saw about a 60% kind of slowing of cognitive aging, or about 1.8 years. And also, they noticed there was an enhanced benefit for those who had underlying cardiovascular disease. Why? Possibly because those individuals are micronutrient deficient. They don't absorb it in some cases because of the disease they have or the medications they're on.
This explains why I'm so razor sharp every morning.
Exactly.
What was interesting about this, one of the things that was interesting is they actually thought the cocoa was going to turn up some results here.
They did.
But man, the results of the multivitamin are pretty extreme.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely interesting when you think about the fact that a third of Americans take a multivitamin since they came onto the market in the 1940s. And essentially, we haven't really shown with reviews before that there's sufficient data to recommend this. However, this really is the first large randomized control high quality study to show a possible benefit. As of now, there's no FDA approved intervention to basically give to older asymptomatic Americans to protect their cognitive function. And when you look at kind of the impact this could have, 6.5 million Americans with Alzheimer's disease, 46 million worldwide with Alzheimer's or some form of dementia, finding something that is safe, affordable, accessible, and effective could have a real public health impact.
Is that one of the most important takeaways here, is it gives older or aging Americans something you can do? Hey, do this, and this will help.
I think for so many people, when you talk to them, what they fear when they get older, it's not even, in some cases, it's not a heart attack or even other diseases. It is really the loss of their cognitive function, the loss of the essence of themselves. But I think the real takeaway, and I think it's important to point out, is that this is not practice changing yet. This is really a study that needs to be replicated with more research, larger studies, more diverse population. So at this point, really the recommendation is to really try to get your nutrients through diet. That's the best way. Other strategies, exercise, looking at your cardiovascular risk factors. You can control stress, quit smoking, control your alcohol consumption, do mental stimulation exercises. There are other things you can do, social interaction.
So you have to talk to people.
You do.
What about possible risks with multivitamins?
So I think it's really a great question, just the supplement industry in general. But in we usually say that multivitamins tend to be safe. That being said, it's always a good idea to talk to your healthcare provider, because in some individuals, depending on your underlying conditions, what other medical conditions you may have, or what other medications you take, there may be a risk. So it's always good to talk about it. And the supplement industry in general is not really regulated by the FDA, right? It's considered a food. So these products are put out on the market. They don't have to be tested for safety. The labels don't have to be looked at for accuracy. And there are millions of Americans who take supplements. It's $1 billion industry, and many of them can have compounds, chemicals, other drugs in them that can land you in the emergency room or hospitalized. So really important to talk to your doctor about what supplements you're taking.
And be aware of what you're taking, to be sure. Dr. Turner, great to see you. Thank you so much.
All right.
Attention foodies. With this fusion of prime rib steak, melted provolone, and other magic.
Attention foodie. Kasasabi lang ng be mindful of what you're eating, tapos po-promote ka agad ng mga sad American diet, no? Standard American diet, sad meaning sad, mga fatty foods. Anyway, that's it from what is that? Brain stimulation improves short-term memory and all the actually yan yung write-up, but that is another thing, no, about multivitamins. But now let's talk about when it comes to brain stimulation. Okay? So I hope that you learned something, you get something from the news, no, about multivitamins. But remember, again, disclaimer, it's case to case, no? Don't just take multivitamins. You have to ask your doctor. And when you get the consultation, remember, you have to declare what multivitamins are you taking, okay? Just like Mother B, nung nagpa-consult and when before I did the lab test, I have to declare what multivitamins I am taking. So that your physician will know, and also that you can discuss about it. So ang takeaway niyan, again, there is a study that can improve your cognitive function. Yung function ng ating utak brain. Right? So yes, we have to know about it. And now let's talk about stimulation. So aside from multivitamins, remember, according to CNN, no, up for a little non-invasive brain stimulation. So non-invasive meaning hindi papasok, hindi bubuksan yung ulo mo, ha? Non-invasive. Non-invasive meaning hindi bubuksan, they're not gonna open your brain or your head. But this is a kind of approach, a study, wherein non-invasive brain stimulation to boost your aging memory for the next big project. So, for example, if we're conscious about mine, for example, okay, my big project now, my bucket list or my things to do is to do a review, insurance, real estate licensing, and now the brain health coaching. I was thinking, how can I do this? Every time I see the reviewer, parang inaantok na ako. And when you are doing multitasking, for sure you cannot focus, right? So now it's a matter of knowing that there is a way, and there is a study. They've been testing some people on this lately about brain stimulation, even for short-term memory. No? Like for short-term memory, like for example, like 5 years. 5 years? Like, how will you remember, like remembering words for a matter of how many days interval? Or like 3 days, pinabasa ka, and na-remember mo ba after 3 days yung binasa mo? Like, ako, shortest memory interval. Before I do the show, I have to read an article. But of course, that's what you call kodigo. Okay, let's talk about what CNN reported. No, sending electrical currents into two parts of the brain. Okay, but remember we have the left brain and the right brain, right? If look at the background of my, we have the left and the right. The left and the right. So if I have two hands, the left and the right. I have one brain, the left and the right. You don't have two brains, but you have one brain, but the left and the right side. Okay? So according to the news, sending electrical currents in two parts of the electrical currents, kuryentehen? known for storing and recalling information, modestly boosted immediate recall of words in people over 65 years old, according to a study by Boston University, published last Monday in Nature Neuroscience. So in short, there is a study by Boston University that they published last August in their Nature Neuroscience publication that there is a study about boosting immediate recall of words for people over 65 years old using sending electrical currents. Nilagyan ng electrical currents, pinadaluyan ng konting kuryente. Na? So, kuryente naman yon. Okay? Sending electrical currents. Hindi naman may kinoconnect dito. Hindi naman tinutusok, but pinapadikit lang dito, di ba? Okay? So, whether these improvements would occur for everyday memories rather than for the list of words remains to be tested. This study still remains to be tested, but they've shown improvements, according to Masood Hussain, a professor of neurology and cognitive neuroscience at the University of Oxford, in a statement. He was not involved in the study, but he shows that improving would occur for everyday memories. Like, for example, on my end, there are times na we're doing a lot of things as momshies. We're doing a lot of home housekeeping thingy. Okay, so yes, so sometimes when I go to the next room, I forgot what I'm gonna do in the other room. Like if I fix some clothes, if I fold some clothes in the master bedroom, and then I went to my studio and I don't know what to do after. Short-term memory, you recall, no? It's really an issue nowadays. So, I'm very much concerned about what are the things that they're doing. What is the breakthrough? What are the studies right now? Innovations when it comes to stimulating our brain. One way is they, send electrical currents in the left and right side of the brain. They're still doing that. The study is still being conducted. They're still testing it, but they have shown improvements when it comes to short-term memory among adults age 65 and above. May ginagawa sila ngayon, okay? So, still, the study provides important evidence that stimulating the brain with small amounts of electrical current is a safe and can also improve memory. Imagine, lalagyan ng konting kuryente yung brain natin para ma-boost. Para bang, di ba yung pag yung AED, ano ba yun? AF. Mother B, nag-training ka ng first aid, nakalimutan mo na. Yan ang nga ba sinasabi ko eh. AED machine, ano ba yun? Oh, AED. What is the meaning of AED machine, Mother B? Defibrillators. Okay, defibrillators. An AED, an automated external defibrillator. Automated external defibrillator. Sige nga, ipapronounce nga natin to kay Uncle Google. Ano ba yan? Kakainis mo to.
Defibrillator.
Defibrillator. Okay. Automated, ano nga? Ayan na nga ba sinasabi ko, Mother B, kaya kailangan natin ng boosting sa ating memory. Okay.
Automated external defibrillator.
Defibrillator. Okay? It's a sophisticated yet easy-to-use medical device that helps to reestablish an effective heart rhythm in those experiencing sudden cardiac arrest. Remember sa movie na, ano ba yan? Charge. Yung gano'n sa dibdib mo, AED yon, automatic external defibrillator. Isa-shock ba? Isa-shock yung heart mo kapag biglang bumalik yung kanyang rhythm. Sa brain, meron tayo, pero yun na yung ginagawa nila. That's what they're doing. They have this study right now, sending electrical currents in the brain to stimulate it. Okay? Mild naman, hindi naman masyadong kuryente. Baka kumulot na yung hairdo natin yan. And it's non-invasive, remember? It's non-invasive. To improve memory, that's the point. That's according to Dr. Richard Isaacson, director of the Alzheimer's Prevention Clinic in the Center for Brain Health at Florida Atlantic University Schmidt College of Medicine. Okay, ang haba naman mga. Improvements were most pronounced in people in the study with the poorest memories. O, di ba? So, nako, pwede bang mag-volunteer dyan sa study? I need to stimulate my brain more. I need some electrical currents. Okay, huwag ka lalabas sa mag-ulan, baka magkidlat. Sobra naman yun, overdose naman yun, over voltage na yun. Anyway, so the study, the report says that with the poorest memories who would be considered to have mild cognitive impairments, okay? So there was an apparently beneficial effect on immediate word recall in those with mild cognitive impairment. So the study resulted to a apparently beneficial effect when it comes to recalling, recollection, remembering words, because that was the challenge. They have to remember words, certain number of words on a certain number of time, okay, like how many days, and they were tested, and those with cognitive impairment have problems with memory na improve. Okay, because of this brain stimulation, electrical currents. Okay, so this preliminary but promising finding warrants more exploration of the use of bioelectric approach. Ang tawag pala nito is use of bioelectronic approaches. Oh, di ba? Bioelectronic approaches. So it stimulates your brain using the bioelectronic approaches. So baka later on, nasa sa apps na natin yun, no? Nasa headphone mo na lang, sa Mother B, wild the imagination at yan. Siguro kung ano na yan, ma-proven and tested na yan, and then hopefully, ma-connect na sa mga phone natin, ilalagay mo na lang sa headset mo, papadalahan ka na lang ng mga electrical signal, mag-i-improve na kagad ang memory. Ay, ilang voltage ba kailangan mo para ma-improve? Mother B, kasama ba sa result yan? Hindi, akin lang yun. Disclaimer, comment ko lang yun sa research na binabasa ko ngayon sa report. Okay? So, it is preliminary but promising findings about the use of bioelectronic approaches for disorders like Alzheimer's disease. Because the objective is, how can we treat Alzheimer's disease? Because until now, sadly, wala pa rin siyang gamot. Okay? So, walang gamot sa limot. O, 'di ba? Tama yung mga Bisaya nato. Wag tambal sa kalimot, okay? We have a comment. We have Charis Amarili, Charis and Amarili. Hello, Charis. Welcome again to the show. So we're talking about the latest news, no, when it comes to brain stimulation, na they're using bioelectronic approach. Okay? Non-invasive, hindi pinapasok sa utak. Nilalagay lang yung parang electrical currents na konti para stimulate ang brain, no? And sa imagination ni Mother B, baka mamaya maka-invento na sila na ilagay na lang sa app. Tapos i-connect na lang sa headphone, no? Ilan bang voltahe kailangan mo, Mother B, para ma-remember mo yung mga utang mo? Select. Hello. Thank you, Charis, for coming over to the show. Okay. So, yes. So, yan, brain bioelectronics. So, boosting brain change. So, scientists used to think that by a certain point in early adulthood, the brain was fixed. But you know what? It shows that it's still and unable to grow or change. Dati, ang pag-iisip natin, our brain is fixed. Once na dumating na tayo ng age at least around 25 years old. So, kumpleto na yung brain ng tao. Kaya kung pwede, wag mo na mag-aasawa before age 25. Kasi hindi pa ano yung memory natin at saka yung ating mga brain functioning. Mother B, nag-asawa age 23. Kulang pa na 1 kilong brain. Peace! Anyway, balik tayo. So, dati, before, scientists believe, experts believe na ang brain hindi na mag-change. But we have now studies, researches that prove that the brain can still be changed. Today, it's widely understood that the brain is capable of plasticity. Ayan na nga ba sinasabi ko? Plasticity. It changes. That's the scientific word for change. Plasticity. Hindi plastikan. Our brain can change. That's the good news. Yes. You know, hindi na uso yung broken brain. Your change has a chance. That is why I love to talk about brain, because unang-unang beneficiary about brain health is Mother B. Mother Brainy Baby. Pwede nyo rin akong tawagin Mother Brainy. Yes, the brain changes, right? So that is the latest right now. And yan ang bagong marites ngayon. Yan ang latest mare. The ability to reorganize its structure, functions, or connections throughout life. Yay! Again, may I repeat the good vibes and the good news, ha? Now, today, it is widely understood that the brain is capable of plasticity. Plasticity is the ability to reorganize its structure, functions of connections throughout life. Throughout life. Hello, hello, hello. Yay! I'm so excited that my brain can still change. Yeah, 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 yeah. And this is one thing, good thing, thank God I have this Mother B show, because it helps me stimulate to think, to review, to study, and to do things that, will be good for my brain. Okay? Otherwise, if I will just remain eating, feeling depressed, feeling lonely, manood lang ako ng isumbong mo kay whoever. Diba, na-notice nyo, if you keep on watching mga negative news, yung mga about murder, about yung mga asawa, sumakabilang bahay, no? Nagdududa ka na tuloy sa husband mo o sa wife mo. Kung if you're exposed to too much shows about those mga negative vibes, later on you will find yourself thinking about it and leaving it. Yeah, you just have to choose what you're watching on TV or in Facebook or in social media, because that will really influence what you're thinking, because the brain changes. Okay? Brain changes. So I'm glad that I'm trying to change my thinking right now regarding eating, because my A1C dropped 3 points. Oh my gosh! Thank God! Yes. So yan, meron talagang effect. So yes, transcranial alternating current stimulation. Nosebleed naman tayo yan. Ano yun? TAX. Itago na lang natin siya sa pangalan TAX. Ang tawag pala nung prosesong yon is transcranial alternating current stimulation. Parang AC/DC, alternating current. Basta kinuryente. It's called TAX, attempts to enhance the brain's functionality with a device that applies wave-like electrical currents to specific areas of the brain through electrodes on the skull. So, lalagyan ng mga electrodes, yung parang dinidikit ba, yung parang sticker, connecting mo, may wire ka connect. The electrical waves can mimic or change brainwave activity to stimulate growth and hopefully change the brain's neural networking. Aba, yung electrical waves can mimic or change brainwave activity to stimulate growth and hopefully change the brain's neural networking. Wow! So, parang talaga, no? Yan ang breaking news. Breaking news for today. Ginagamitan ng electrical waves, okay? So, an alternate version that uses magnetic fields called transcranial magnetic stimulation, TMS naman to, is approved by the US Food and Drug Administration to treat depression. Oh my God! So, meron ng mga magnetic stimulation sa ating brain that are even approved by the US Food and Drug Administration to treat depression. Okay? So these are, sabi ni Dr. Gayatri Devi, I believe this is the future of neurologic intervention, according to him, to help strengthen networks in our brains that may be failing. So, kumbaga, may mga part na tayo sa brain na medyo mahina-hina na ang takbo. So, kailangan ng paandaran ng kuryente. Pero, hindi naman masyadong malaki ang voltahe. Electrical waves, bioelectrical ang tawag. So, by the way, this show is all about information lang ha, sharing information. I'm not an expert to this. I'm just sharing with you the information that now, according to CNN Health, published last August 22, that there are studies that improve short-term memory for people older age 65, no, age 65 and up, and using electrical stimulation. Okay, ini-stimulate kinaagi sa mga brain bioelectronic something ever. Okay, so yes, but don't do it at home. It's still under study. Okay, so ask the experts. Okay, I believe that this is the future of neurologic interventions. It's all about the brain, right? So additionally, treatment may be tailored to each person based on that individual strengths and weaknesses, something pharmacotherapy is not able to do. Remember, this is a case-to-case basis. The good news here is there is now a way. There are ways to stimulate the brain. Okay, aside from finding the right food for the brain, you're having enough sleep, 7 to 8 hours. So if you have some cognitive issues, memory loss, or whatever, meron ng mga studies that's been going on, but it's still a case-to-case basis. Remember, bioelectronic stimulation. Sini-stimulate via the brain. Electronic stimulation, no? Ayun na. TAMS or TACS. Ano yung TAMS? TACS, Mother B? Transcranial alternating current stimulation. And attempting to enhance the brain's functionality with a device that applies wave-like electrical currents to specific areas of the brain. Okay? Through an electrode on the scalp. So, nilalagyan naman ng mga kung may mga kung ano-anong mga pinadidikit dito. But anyway, those are the intervention, no? So, the point here is sharing to you that there is a good news about, our memory can be improved. Wag mag-alala, our brain changes, di ba? So, yes. So, remember, the consequence of changing the timings at which brain cells activate is that induces the process of plasticity. So, this, again, it's all about plasticity, no? So, ano yun? Plasticity, Mother B? Sandali, balik ako sa po. Hello. Okay, so, yes, plasticity in the brain, okay? So, plasticity in the brain changes, remember? And look at this. The plasticity is what allows the effects to be carried toward in the time event when the stimulation has ended. So, our brain changes, but it depends also on what type of stimulation. But remember, the point is the brain can change. So, because our memories fade. Okay? As the brain ages, it's common to lose some of the ability to remember. So, normal. As the brain ages, parang wear and tear sa kotse. Naluluma. Yung memory nagfi-fade. Okay? Especially kung tuyuon gud mo na mag-fade imong memory. Lalo na sa mga bayaran. Ano yan? Self-inflicted memory fading. Yung kalimutan mo yung utang. Bagong word ni Mother B, self-inflicted memory fading. SIMF. Ano yan, Mother B? Yung pilit mong kalimutan yung utang mo. Kasi nga, nag-change ang brain, di ba? That's the bottom line here. Okay? As the brain changes, as the brain ages, it's common to lose some of the ability to remember. For some people, it might be short-term memory that suffers the most. Yun nga, short-term memory. In fact, yung mga basic na ginagawa sa bahay, normally nakakalimutan. Ano nga may pangalan niya? Yun a simple memory thing that it took you time to remember. Short-term memory. Where did I park my car at the mall? It's like, where's my key? That's the usual question. Where did I put my bag? Where did I put my wallet or my ID? Others may have issues with remembering things over a long period of time. Where did I park my car 2 weeks ago before I got on a plane for vacation? So, mas longer na yung recollection nila, mas struggle na sila. And some struggle with both types of memory, either short-term or long-term, like a few minutes ago or a few weeks ago. So, these are the types of, term of the memory, like Kailan ba nangyari? Like, I forgot, where did I put my keys? Or what's my name? Yung delikado pag makalimutan mo na pangalan mo, be watchful. So, going back. So, the Boston University researchers analyzed both slightly longer-term memory and short-term or working memory separately into experiments. So, when they experimented short-term and long-term memory, each with randomized group of 20 people. So, that's what they do. So, the experiments alternated between applying gamma waves, the wavelengths, at 60 hertz and theta waves at 4 hertz. Two brain centers that play key roles in memory. Doon nila tinarget kung saan yung may key role sa memory. So gamma waves are the shortest and fastest of the brain wave frequencies, operating between 30 to 80 hertz. Ano ba yung hertz, Mother B? 8 hertz? What is hertz? Hertz. Dito hertz rental car. What is the hertz meaning? Ano ba yan? Hertz rent-a-car, hindi. The standard unit of frequency equal to 1 cycle per second. Ganon. Hertz. So what does hertz stands for? Hertz is a unit of frequency of change in state of cycle in sound wave. 1 cycle. 1 cycle per second. 1 cycle per second. Ang bilis, no? Alternating current or other cyclical waveform. So it's round. It's like this. Sa hertz, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Ang bilis, no? Ano ba yun? Yung pinag-aralan sa science class ko. Anyway, so 30 to 800 hertz. So 1 cycle per second. Some brain waves referred to as high gamma have been clocked at 200 hertz. So mabilis, okay? A brain on gamma waves is intensely and fully engaged, meaning ngayon naka-gamma wave si Mother B. Alive, alert, and enthusiastic. I'm alive, alert, awake, enthusiastic. Courtesy of gamma waves. Kasi mabilis ang thinking ba? Yan, mabilisan. Okay, so the shortest and fastest of the brain wave frequency, because we have brain waves, right? Brain waves operating between 30 to 80 hertz or cycles per second. Okay, so a brain on gamma waves is intensely fully engaged. Like ngayon, naka-fully engaged ako ngayon, nagla-live stream. People under stress who need to be a laser focused, such as when they're taking a test, solving a complex problem, or fixing a difficult mechanical issue, may produce gamma waves. Kung kayo nag-take na exam, kailangan talaga mag-focus. Wala talaga ako iisipin, focus talaga. Naka-gamma wave ka, ma'am. Gamma wave. 30 to 80 hertz cycle per second. So, mabilis yung takbo ng utak. Kung sa driving pa, sa tersyera ka na, ma'am. Okay, let's use the metaphor of driving sa gamma wave. So ang gamma wave, naka-engage ka, naka-tersyera ka na, no? So a brain, okay, fully engaged. So lalo na yung mga people under stress. Ngayon si Mother B naka-gamma waves kasi naka-live stream. Kailangan alert, awake, enthusiastic. Nakatingin sa camera, nagko-connect dyan, kung ano-anong pinagagawa, and also trying to talk and connect with you guys. So, gamma waves pala yun. Okay? So, theta waves are much slower. So, si gamma at si theta, si gamma mabilis, si theta mabagal. Ranging between 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, imagine mo yung 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. People, you are probably running on autopilot when you are on a theta mode. So, for example, pag tututbrush, kailangan mo bang isipin yung nagtututbrush? Di ba automatic niyan? Naka-theta mode ka niyan, theta. Okay? You don't think much of it kasi ba't alam nyo na kailangan ka mag-toothbrush, brush. O kaya magdadrive ka ng car, right? Kaya magbabike. Okay. So, driving to work without thinking about the route kasi alam nyo na yung rota pa uwi sa bahay, right? Okay, so naglalakad kayo pa uwi. Di alam nyo kung saan kayo papauwi. Naka-theta mode kayo niyan. Theta mode. Okay, theta mode. Okay, so brushing your teeth or hair or even daydreaming. Nagdi-daydream ka while nagbo-brush ng hair mo. Theta mode pa rin yun. Okay, so This is often when people mull over an area, an idea, or come up with a solution to a problem. Studies have found that the theta activity can predict learning success. Okay. So when you are conditioned on a theta mode, medyo medyo susceptible ka sa learning condition. Maano yung pag-iisip mo, no? Pag nakagama ay talaga mabilis ang utak. pag nag-scroll sa Facebook, automatic na ay nagla-like, naka-theta mode ganyan, mem. Okay? So tapusin na natin 'to. So, yes, so targeting memory areas of the brain. So those are, we have to know that in the first experiment, one group received high frequency gamma waves to their prefrontal cortex. No? Saan ba located dyan? Behind the eyes and the forehead. So sa likod ng mata natin at ng noo, nandyan yung ating prefrontal cortex. Yun yung part sa brain. So as the center of learning and cognition, the prefrontal lobe, dito between your likod ng mata at dito sa noo, dito banda yan. Dito, yung part sa brain na yan. Yan. Yan ang center of learning and cognition. The prefrontal lobe assists in storing long-term memories. So, kaya wag niyong ibabagok, iuuntog yung ulo niyo, ha? Kung gaganyan, headbanging. Kasi nandito yung mga memory bank natin eh. Andyan. Okay? So, yes. So, at the end of the day, after all this research, the research team evaluated performance in ways, how well did the participants remember words from the end of the list and all this stuff. So, results show that 17 of the 20 people who received high-frequency gamma stimulation improved their ability to recall words from the beginning of the word test. So, yun nga, merong effect yung pag-stimulate ng kanilang brain at na-improve ang kanilang memory. Yeah. Okay? Cognitive experts would say that you recall from an hour ago is long-term. Cognitive experts would say that what you recall from an hour ago is long-term memory. Oh. Kung ma-remember mo pa siya, yung nangyari a while ago, you're developing your long-term memory. That's called long-term memory. So, we have to take care of our short and long-term memory, by the way, ha? Okay. So, but with regards to Alzheimer's clinical symptoms and age-related memory impairment, we would group this into short-term memory. Okay. When we say Alzheimer's patients attain long-term memory, we are referring to recalling details of their wedding day. So, iba naman yung case sa Alzheimer's. When they tested this, they have to brand this as short-term memory kasi for the Alzheimer's patients, ang what they recall is their previous experience na yung panahon na nag-asawa sila, ganun mga long time ago. Pero ngayon, they have to, to rename it to short-term memory for testing Alzheimer's patients. But for the regular patients or regular experiment group, it's long-term memory even for an hour ago. Long-term memory na yon. Okay? So, yeah, talking about memory. So remember, flipping the areas of the brain that receive the theta and gamma stimulation in a second experiment produced no benefits. So the study found. So a third experiment with 30 people was done to verify previous results. So again, they're continuously doing this experiment kasi some did not work, some worked. But 1 month after the intervention, participants were asked to do another word recall test. So their test is to remember the word to see whether the memory improvements lasted. Overall, the results show low-frequency theta currents improved short-term working memory at 1 month, while higher-frequency gamma stimulation did not. So, ngayon naman, if the theta wave stimulation improved their memory. Diba? Yung chill lang, hindi masyadong stress. The opposite was true for the long-term memories, gamma, but not theta improved performance. So when you say short-term, using the theta stimulation work. But when it comes long-term memory stimulation, gamma work. Okay? So gamma wave work. Naku, Madabi, masyado ka ng scientific. Scientific na masyado. Okay? So overall, the results show that, again, low-frequency theta currents improve short-term working memory at 1 month, while higher frequency gamma stimulation did not. Again, the opposite was true for the longer-term memories, gamma, but not theta improved performance. So based on this, Okay, this means researchers can tailor the treatment to person's needs. So they have to understand that this is a case-to-case basis, all right? So hindi siya applicable na tanan generalized information, ang theta waves maka-improve sa short-term memory. Hindi. Case-to-case pa rin. So they continuously doing this study. And then, what is the takeaway here, Mother B? What would that be like? The devices are well related. Yung ginamit nilang devices, the bioelectronic something, okay? The devices are well tolerated by the people who were experimented with limited to no side effects. So in an ideal world, okay, according to a trustee from the McKnight Brain Research Foundation, okay, a portable at-home device that could offer this therapy would be the eventual goal. So ang goal, portable, yung like right now yung EKG, I bought a portable device that will test my EKG. Most likely baka yun na rin ang maging future ng brain stimulation. Memory stimulation, whether short term or long term, baka mamaya may device or app na pwede na lang nating i-connect sa ating ating agtang, o kaya headband. Mag-invento kaya si Mother B ng headband na maka-stimulate sa atong memory. Diba? Sa mga entrepreneur dyan, baka gusto nyo mag-create ng kasi may study na different wavelengths, electrical waves, the gamma and the sound waves, the electrical something current, gamma ag theta wave, nakaka-improve sa memory, whether short or long term. Mag-invento si Mother B ng headband. Headband to improve your memory. Ganun lang yung takeaway ko sa sa report na to. Without jokingly aside, again, so this McKnight Brain Research Foundation, yun ang sabi lang na in ideal world, baka mamaya a portable at home device that could offer the therapy would be the eventual goal. Okay? For now, it's cumbersome to receive these treatments kasi nga maraming mga gadget, maraming mga device, yung mga ikakabit-kabit sa ulo mo, sa utak mo, experiment. But eventually, who knows, aparador. Baka mamaya, maimbento na ni Mother B yung headband. Headband na maka-improve sa short-term memory. Good vibes lang. Alam na tayo, paano yan sa pag-stimulate ng brain natin yung imagination? Okay? So, malapit na tayo magtapos. Don't worry. So, all in all, still there are limited treatment options for cognitive aging. That's the reality, which affects tens of millions of people. So, this is a helpful step. This is a hopeful step forward to address symptoms and improve brain health. Ang takeaway natin, these are the, steps to improve our brain health and cognitive function, especially when it comes to memory that's aging as we age. Memory fades as we age, but there's a good news. Again, there's neuroplasticity. The brain can change. Depende sa pag-stimulate mo. So, pag hindi mo ma-stimulate yan, ang mangyayari niyan, baka mag-fade na yung memory mo, bahala ka. So, again, for now, ang maipapayo ni Mother B, this is disclaimer. I'm not an expert on this. I'm just sharing you information and updates. First, take care of the brain. Love your brain. And because your brain will love you back. Remember, there are ways to, improve our brain, especially our cognitive function. Paano natin gamitin yung ating thinking, It's a connection between the brain, the mind, and the body. So, I hope you have, you get something from the Mother B show right now. And thank you to our viewers from Bigo Live and Kumo. No, I don't know what happened to Kumo, but yes, again, let's go back to live now. So thank you for watching the Mother B show. So appreciate you coming to the show. And yes, this is all about Brain Health Monday. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you for all our friends who liked the show today, who commented and are still watching the Mother B show. So right now, we have, naputol yung kumo ko, but yeah, more than 1,000 na yung likes noon. Wow! By the way, this show is curated in YouTube. You can find this show if you want to review the show about this topic today on brain stimulation improves short-term memory in older adults. So yes, that there is a study by the Boston University. So if you want to learn more about this, you can check out the link that I will share to you. And if you want to dig deeper, it's up to you. What's important, i-stimulate natin yung ating mindset, yung brain activity natin. And then remember, wherever your brain goes, your mind goes, and the body follows. Okay? Hindi pwede maghiwala yung utak at saka yung pag-iisip. Pag healthy ang brain, healthy yung mga pag-iisip natin, magiging functional tayo, hindi tayo magiging cause ng disability, at tayo ay magiging functional and productive members of the society. Maximize pleasure, minimize pain, and do the most good. Okay? So remember that. Remember. Huwag maging pabigat at pasaway. Dapat tayo maging blessing. Yes, you, maging blessing. Kaya unahin mo yung utak brain mo, ha? Mag-isip-isip pag may time. Hindi sige lang hindi lang sige lang og selfie o social media diha. Oy, meron pang isa akong na when it comes to how the attention span. What's the attention span daw? Kasi ang attention span ng tao nag-change over years, over a period of years. Okay? So again, as the brain changes, even our way of looking and focusing to issues or attention, focus, no? Ang attention daw dati, attention span ng tao ay 20 seconds, tapos bumaba daw ng 7 seconds. Mas mataas pa daw attention span ng mga goldfish ngayon. I still have to, but remember, I'll check it out. Attention span of humans in 2020. Tingnan natin if there's a news on this. 8 seconds. The average user attention span in 2022, remember, is 8 seconds. Okay? 8 seconds lang, according to the devrix.com. What's the average attention span? Research has revealed that human beings are indeed lagging behind the goldfish. In terms of being able to focus on a task or object, the average human has an attention span of 8.25 seconds according to recent studies, 4.25 seconds less than in 2000. Oh my gosh. So, year 2000, medyo mataas-taas pa yung attention span natin. So imagine if you will watch the Mother B Show for 1 hour and 36 seconds, super attention span na to. So gagawa na lang ako ng mini video for 8 seconds. Because in 2022, the average attention span of human is 8.25 seconds. See? So, siguro, i-chop-chop ko na lang yung show ko in 1 hour and 30 minutes divided by 8.25 seconds. And remember, this is from www.crossivtherapy.com. Okay, let's read that. Para may tayo. Mas mabuti pa daw yung goldfish. The average human attention span decreased by 25% between 2000 and 2015. Oh my gosh! Now we're lagging behind the goldfish. Buti pa daw ang goldfish, 9 seconds ang attention span. Goldfish, yes! The goldfish has higher rate of attention span than human daw. That's why I need to stimulate my brain more. Para ang aking kompetensya ang goldfish. I don't want that. Oh my gosh. I need to read and focus. Oh my gosh. So, thank you for your attention span of more than 8.25 seconds. We're already broadcasting for already 1 minute, 1 hour and 38 seconds. And thank you for our Kumu viewers. We're here at the Mother B Show. Thank you so much for watching. Oh my gosh. 8.25 seconds na ang attention span ng tao. That bumaba ng 25% since 2000 to 2015 after how many years. So mas mahaba pa daw ang attention span ng goldfish. Oh my gosh. So see, here in the Mother P Show, it's all about good vibes and positivity. So I hope you like this show. And again, thank you for coming to the show. No, wag tayo, makikompete na tayo sa goldfish. Again, thank you so much. Thank you for viewing. And don't be real, be you. Talk of the Mother B Show every day. We have different episodes. We have let me do a different background music. Okay, so every day we have different episodes. We have brain health. We have brain health Monday. Today is Monday. Thank God it's Monday. And Tuesday we have Believe Tuesday. It's all about spirituality and mental health. Okay, so Build Wealth Wednesday is improving our financial wellness and mental health as well. Thursday is Boost Your Mental Health Thursday. Build Back Better or the Happy Hour Time of Mother B on Friday. And by the way, plugging, I have educational virtual tours and gamified storytelling. If you want to book a schedule with Mother B, so as part of stimulating our brain and our sense of identity, cultural identity, why don't you book a time with Mother B for her gamified storytelling? So it's not just storytelling, but there's a component of game, and at the same time, educational virtual tours that we do, whether on-site or virtual tour. We have partner tourism professionals in the Philippines that could help us during the on-site, but still it's a collaboration between Mother B and our professional tour guides in the Philippines. So, magre-ready na ako ng booking schedule. So, please book a schedule and at least an hour of storytelling and a virtual tour if you like, or on-site tour with Mother B. Different level of understanding our past and history and culture in a fun way. So, hindi siya boring. Okay? So, yes. So, also we have our special events, weekday specials, weekend specials. Aside from gamified storytelling, we have weekend specials and Praise Jam hopefully soon. Okay, we have weekend special, Praise Jam. And then, yes, happy birthday to our birthday celebrants. And of course, don't forget the heart of the Mother B Show. Why are we doing what we're doing? It's all about Philippians 4 verse 8. That finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is lovely, whatever is noble, right, pure, lovely, admirable, excellent, praiseworthy, we just have to think about such things. Think. Even in the Bible, we are required to think, okay? So, and not to be conforming to the world. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is. His good, pleasing, and perfect will. So God loves you. God has a plan for you. So we just have to be transformed by the renewing of our mind. So it's all about being mindful, being alert, being aware of what's going on. Again, thank you so much. May I greet all the birthday celebrants in the Mother B Show para naman in fairness, no? Happy birthday pala to Doris Bond's daughter, no? Sayang, hindi ako naka-attend, but still happy birthday to you. Okay? So happy birthday. So birthday. Mickey, you, happy birthday. Okay? Jenny Guy, happy birthday to you, my dear. Ang aking friendship from Cananga Leyte and all my family in Cananga Leyte. Thank you so much. Love you, mwah. Blue Sapphire, attorney. Blue Sapphire, happy birthday. Dunaiza Coronado. So, Blue Sapphire is my pamangkin na abogada at bigatin. Yes, happy birthday. Rex Bersabal Maquinano, Sir Rex, happy birthday. Auntie Josepina Malulas Bernados, happy birthday. Okay? Zachary Kapuyan, last September 17, happy birthday. Pastor Rudy Rosario, September 17, happy birthday also. Geraldine Rugay, happy birthday. Lens Flame, Rosette Barle. Okay. Doctora Barle, oh my gosh, happy birthday. Okay. Ma'am Marily Banabata, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Okay. And then, that was September 17. Okay. So, sino pa yung mga friendship natin? Si James Durant, happy birthday. Joy! Cousin Joy of Australia, happy birthday last September 18. Rene Azura, September 18. Madam Edna Ontivero, September 18, happy birthday. So, today is September 19. So, their birthday was yesterday. Okie-dokie. So, yung mga hindi ko na-mention, pasensya, Nikki Yutz, today's your birthday, right? Happy birthday also. Okay. So, marami ako mga friendship na mga birthday celebrants today. And to all our kumares, kumpare, muwa, thank you. Thank you, Maring Rene, for liking the show. Love you, muwa. Grace Ortiz, Sir Jaime Barrientos, thank you. Remember, my ever-loving Tita Rosario Hansen from Copenhagen, Denmark. I love you, muwa. Sheila Rogers, thank you. Okay, and all our viewers, all the followers, Ma'am Juanita Hamilton, salamat po. Continue to subscribe to the Mother B Show in Facebook, in YouTube, and also in Bigo Live. Thank you so much. Thank you also so much in Kumu. So multi-streaming na si Mother B. And if you want, again, to watch the curated videos, gusto nyo i-review, gusto nyo magpa-good vibes with Mother B Show, with the Mother B. Puntahan nyo lang ako sa YouTube, nandun ako. So imagine, we're almost 2 hours, pag 2 hours webinar na to. May bayad na pag umabot na ng 2 hours. Thank you so much. Have a good day, everyone. God bless us all at mabuhay po tayong lahat. Babu! Love! Everyone, glory to God in the highest. So without Him, I'm nothing. So yes, this is for everyone. And by the way, this show is specially dedicated to our overseas Filipino workers and overseas migrant Filipinos all over the globe. Yes, thank you for watching the Mother B Show. And this is your host, Mother B. See you again tomorrow, God willing. And to God be the glory. And see me and Kumu and Bigo Live. I'm still going to be live there, okay? Thank you po. God bless. Mabuhay. Please like, share the good vibes. Yay!